I don't think you need to go too ham on exiling for Ketramose. I think just Deadly Cover Up and like Feed the Cycle, Robbery, and Inevitable Defeats, the end, is enough. I guess Shiko too. Ultima exiles itself. So yeah, I think it's enough. You don't need to go too crazy on Ketramose. I don't want to play cards like Seamrip or Raiden unless I think they're good for the format. Not just. You're also missing the key card in every deck, Quantum Riddler. You could have 2 copies of this in this deck, but you wouldn't play too many. And it's possible that Marang River Regent is actually better in this version because you already have Shiko and Ketramose. I would probably do that instead. No Riddlers, I know. But yeah, something like this. Call this Grixis. Oops. Grixis white. White Grixis. No. Yeah, just got black, white Grixis. Holy Grixis? Is that alright, fine. Holy. It's actually more like Esper Red, but Red Esper. Okay. So. Okay. Holy Grixis is fine. It's a sweet name. So this is 60 cards. We have no counter spells besides No More Lies, and we're playing 2 Deadly Cover-Ups and an Ultima. The End, Inevitable Defeats, and 2 Split-Ups. This is pretty cool. Only 2 Jeskai Revelations and 1 Robbery. It does seem like this deck is solid here. I would maybe take out, or not even take out, I would maybe add in some counter. This gives you 2 Consults, 2 Marangs, 4 Stock Ups. What graveyard hate do you run in this sideboard? Rip and board out Shiko and accept cover up. Can't exile, or do you run weaker graveyard hate to preserve? No, you just play Rest in Peace. Because you even have Ketramose. So you just take out the 2 Shikos and play Rest in Peace, right? I think that's fine. It could even be an upside if you have Rest in Peace and Ketramose. Yeah, Strategic Betrayal. Probably should play like 1 Betrayal in this deck, or even 2 in the main. Maybe that's better than one of these cards. 27 lands might be too many. Hey, what's up, Colin? Oh, you're not playing black anymore? Mono black? You're moving on to Dimir Fulcrum? It is really good. Though I think the Fulcrum is probably worse than Wagon, but if you're playing just blue-black, I do think Dimir, or the Fulcrum is good in there, since you can't really change it. You just have to figure out a way to beat Vivi Cauldron. Maybe you just need like relics and a Marang in the main deck. That's a possibility. So maybe Strategic Betrayal, or sorry, Feed the Cycle is actually not necessary because we have the Ends and Inevitable Defeats and Helixes and Get Lost. Yeah, I can see that. Maybe something like this, and like maybe something like this is good. You can see just playing Day of Judgment, like 1 Day of Judgment, 1 Split Up. I don't really love Split Up that much. It seems reasonable. I guess let's change the mana base. Kind of like Consult more than Stock Up. Not when you have Shiko. Also, Stock Up is easier to cast than Consult. Which is partly why I'm playing Marang. Just like having 1 blue is a lot easier than double blue when you're playing 4 colors. Alright, let's cut some Mistrise Village and actually make a mana base. So, I assume that there's more than this. What the hell happened to that? I just went down a land? Yep. Don't ask me why, but I did. So in terms of black tap lands, or just tap lands in general, it's just these, which is clearly not correct. We can go like this and like this. I would assume we're playing a lot of these, and these, and these. Not letting us add them. It's annoying, but whatever. I could play one cycle land as well, or not cycle land, exclusive nightclub. I don't mind playing one copy. Doesn't count for Verge. This gives us black, this gives us white. I would probably play more of these. Yeah, for the dream to discard Marang. I mean, it could happen. But also, it's just a fine land, like, for a 4-color deck, you know? It's like playing one copy of the Mystic Monastery, but with a small upside. So this is 23 cards. We need to add a few lands. Yeah, I don't mind a Verge or two. I think you probably just want, or not Verge, sorry, Passage. I think you probably need some basics, so let's do with the plains and an island. And that's, can't spell island. And that's probably enough. Plains and an island. I don't think you need a swamp. Maybe you do. This is already 26 lands, so we can't play with too many. Might have too many shocks here. Maybe take one of these out. This gives us 15, 15, and 13, and only 9 red. Oh yeah, we should do Soul Tone. 100%, I agree. Definitely. Forgot about that card. It's 26 lands and a Soulstone better than 27 lands? No, yeah, for sure we're going to play one Terminus Return. I just forgot. Probably is better. Not 27 and a Soulstone. I think that's probably too many lands. So what is this giving us? This is giving us Thundering Falls, Shadowy Backstreet, and Exclusive Nightclub as tap lands. That's only 6, and then 2 starting towns. We can probably play more. Maybe play the blue-white one. One copy of the blue-white one. Or one copy of the blue-black one. I don't think we can get away with a reef. I doubt it. Seems like it's too many. I think you don't want, like, to draw too many of the same land. That's like the... Like, you just don't want multiples of a single land, because then you just aren't getting your colors. How many Surveil lands do you normally want? Probably, like, 8 in a deck like this is okay. Eight and 2 starting towns I'm fine with. Right now we have 6. Yeah, we can play the other Surveil lands. Let's see, Surveil. So black, red, blue, black. I think it is just, you just want different lands. Like, you don't want to draw triple Shadow Backstreets. 3 color lands? No, I don't think you want to play a Mystic Monastery. You could play one copy. The problem is we just don't have... You could play one copy and then black and then more of these verges. Because this is... Oh, there's also sewer. Maybe that's too many. Right now we have 1, 1, 1, 2. Somehow Verge got here. So 1, 2, 4, 8. That seems okay. Just giving us 16 a little bit extra blue, which is okay. Only 9 red right now, not including passage. Probably want to play more of this one. No hard counters. Not in the main deck. We'll add some negates. And add some music as well. How is this looking? Too many blue is what it's looking like, and not enough for red. Maybe we just want another black-red Verge seems fine. Works well with this one. Mistrise Village for mountain and forest. So, would like to have more mountains if possible. Not that that's easy to do, but we can play the Verge, the Surveil white-red maybe. And take out the blue-white one. Which is giving us 16 blue, 14 white, 14 black, 12 red, which is more reasonable. Sacred Foundry entering the battlefield, giving you Verge, which is, this Verge is strong, this Verge is strong. This Verge doesn't do much unless I have a swamp or an island, which is these ones. Don't think I need Undercity Sewer. And maybe just rather play a blue-white one. That might be too many blue-white lands, actually, because of the Verges. I think you want to have opposite Verges with opposite Surveil lands. Which we're not really doing. Maybe it's okay like this. Just take out one copy of the blue-black Verge. You can try it like this. One passage to help us. And I don't know if we even want the passage. Maybe it's better to play a third starting town. 26 lands in Terminus, 12 black sources. It's a little low. A lot of lands that don't produce black here. I think we gotta do better than that. Maybe we do just have to have a third starting town. And another black-white Verge. And take out what? Another land that is white. Yeah, I've seen Mavericks a lot. The Kona mission with Lost in the Maze. One of our viewers plays that deck. Is one of the creators, Peter H. Masters. Every time we play against him in the ladder, he's playing that deck. We've seen it quite a bit. Alright, so I'm taking out a white source for this, but we want to keep a black source. And take out a blue source. Probably the blue-white Verge. You do need blue sources, so. 15 white, 15 blue. I mean, this does make sense in terms of the way this works. Did the updated Jeskai Black get added to Untap? Just reinstalled MTG. I was thinking of giving it a spin. Yeah, I did. It should be. Alright, let's do 2 Duress, 2 Heist. Let's build a sideboard. Heist is a little difficult, but it's on turn 2 play. Second Negate. Sphinx. One Riddler, 1 Sphinx, and then 2 Negates. 1 Vendetta, sure. Don't think we want a Kefka. Don't think you want. And then now we just want to play like more Betrayal. Probably 2 more Betrayal even. Another The End. Curator Sphinx. Yeah, that Sphinx is reasonable. Which one? This one. Wait, what? Do I not own it or something? This one? This seems worse than this one. I like this one more. Because it can't be countered but also has hexproof. This can't be countered, but it just dies to a get lost. So yeah, if I play one, I would definitely play this. And I already put one of the Sphinx of the Lost Word. Final Word is way more impactful with our spell package. Yeah, especially with Jeskai Rev and Robbery. I agree. I don't think you need cards that draw you cards here. I think we need to probably just go... What's the best sideboard card here? Another Biza? Or we have no Bizas actually, we ended up cutting them. Maybe 2 Bizas and like... Authority? This gives us no tactics and no removal. Oh yeah, we know we need to have Rest in Peace, yeah. No, we do not have Rest in Peace yet. Probably 2 copies of that plus more copies of Strategic Betrayal. Don't need to play too many. Alright, no Authority. Authority of the consoles. Negate. Ice, Negate. 2 should be enough for Betrayals, so 1 slot for sideboard. 2 Betrayals, you're saying total? I actually like having 3, but because we're playing Ketramose and there's a lot of graveyard decks out there, all types. I know I have 2 rips, yeah, still. 16 cards. The end, number 2, maybe we don't need, but do like it. Sphinx. Ancient Vendetta. I mean, I don't think we need Ancient Vendetta, but it's probably just 1 copy of Rest in Peace, but for now we'll do 2 Betrayals, 2 Rest in Peace. It might be better to just play 3 Betrayals and 1 Rest in Peace. Because 2 Rest in Peace and multiple. Ruler doesn't feel sideboard card, to be honest. Yeah, you can take it out. That's fair. Maybe we just want like a Wrench. Or a Virtue. Nowhere to Run. That's what we want. 1 copy of Nowhere to Run. Good against Kona, and then also good against aggro. Yeah. Let's try Holy Grixis. Holy Grixis. Get into some games. Holy Grixis. Got our colors. Double Ketramose. Not the best, but you feel like you've been playing mostly control. What song is this? This is Pretty in Pink by Psychedelic Furs. I'll just keep the land. I usually play more either control or some sort of like value mid-range deck. I typically don't just like jam aggro into the ladder. I mean, I could do it, but I don't think it's as enjoyable. If you count mono decks as control, mid-range even. Yeah, I feel like it's more mid-range control. Those are the decks I like. I think I should have bottomed this actually. But like playing Ketramose doesn't actually do that much here. So maybe it's fine. When 1 or more cards are put into exile from graveyards and are on the battlefield during your turn. Okay. Big saver here. Yeah, I mean, we get to go Marang, discard Ketramose, Shiko, Ketramose in play. That's not bad. I've seen cuter plays. Yep. This is a variant of Jeskai Control, yeah. Holy Grixis is what we're calling it these days. Instead of Jeskai Black. We're playing more black. Yeah, resolves. I can target the other Ketramose. Already at 6. Okay. Does Ketramose even do anything here? Or is it better to just discard Lightning Helix and Lightning Helix the Warden? Nah, let's just do that. Okay. 4 cards exiled. Not that hard to do with just a single the end. That does nothing. Whoops. Whoopsies. Okay. That does something. Sometimes it be like that. I'll just go ahead and the end here and leave up no more lies mana. This is a 3/5. Maybe it's better to Lightning Helix and then the end. But we get to attack here if we do it and draw a card. So I'll leave up no more lies mana. Stop it. Hey, what's up, Django? Yeah, let's just grab the Warden here. Delny. Really? No, there's only one copy of Warden? Come on. I was thinking, like, what is going to be the card that has the most copies? And it's like, you gotta be playing Warden as a 4 of. But it's a freaking 1 of. And then 4 Inquisitors. Come on, man. That's just unfreaking lucky. 4 Yeras. 4 voice. Alright, sure. At least we draw a card. It's kind of funny. It's okay. We still get to 7 after this no more lies. Moving on. Something like that. Actually, no, that doesn't work because it was already in exiled. Goes back to exile. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's okay. This is a 2/2. Wow. Actually wrecked us so hard. Just one copy. One copy. Why? Why do you do this to me? Outsmarted, yeah, for real. Something like that. Yeah, whatever. Got answers for everything. Yep. We have 2 rest in peace in the sideboard, yeah. And 2 strategic betrayals. And deadly cover-ups. Yeah, they just can't win anyways, right? Like, just eventually we hit this, can't win. Also, we had Jeskai Rev in hand. Sounds good to me. Okay, I don't think you need Robbery. I think you want to just do, like, the aggro stuff. So, in order on Betrayal, the end. Take out Robbery. Take out... maybe some number. Card advantage. Or counters. Everything seems fine. You don't need a second Betrayal, maybe. They do have a lot of cheap cards. I think it's just Robbery and, like... I really don't like No More Lies on the draw. It does counter the 3-drop, the Zenith, but we have Day of Judgment, Split Up, Ultima, 2 Deadly Cover-Ups. It's probably enough. I think I'd rather just be a bit more tap out and not have to leave up mana. Yeah, I don't think I didn't trim any. I just took out No More Lies and Robbery. Okay. Ketramose Betrayal Ultima. I like it. Sure. So, Day of Judgment Ultima. Yeah, I mean, our hand's pretty freaking good against mono white. I don't really need to play Ketramose here. There's no reason to. Let's just say go. Not take 2, not get, like, Avind. And then leave up Lightning Helix if we need to on a more relevant card. Yep. Blue. Probably just Ketramose. Everything else is a little cheaper. I mean, I guess Betrayal, but I feel like maybe Betrayal is more important. Alright, I mean, Day of Judgment, game over. With this hand, surely it is. I actually think I just inevitable defeat it. So we can Helix the Sanctuary. Okay. Go to 1. Damn. And then back up. Okay. Good turn. And we got Ketramose at 8. I think that was the only line. Yeah. Probably. Now what's the only line? Ketramose. Get Avind, number 2. Yeah, I think so, because this plays around like a Sheltered by Ghost. Because like having another nimble defeat, I mean, plays around it. So if their answer is Sheltered by Ghosts, then they lose off the defeat, and yep, GG. Ketramose is more of like a finisher that's hard to kill. There are ways to kill it, but it's not the easiest card to kill. And it's a card that you can have in play and still play like your Day of Judgment, your Deadly Cover-Ups. But you don't need to play it early on to draw cards. Like, we have plenty of other carded, like raw card advantage that we don't need to. No black mana, double white. Let's get rid of Deadly Cover-Up. Guess this one. Mono red, eh? This might not be mono red, but yeah, I'll get rid of one. If you're running Ketramose, you always want to run removal. Counter a low plat player who just played Ketramose straight up and a bunch of removal. Yeah, but that's not our deck. Our deck is a tad different. Okay, so if we had played this Parlor, we play this Verge, and then Helix is not a problem. But we didn't, so we gotta just Helix now. That's fine. Yep. Not good for us. Yeah. That we will keep. Maybe we can avoid Nemesis dealing damage for a turn. Cool. Oh, why did I take an extra damage there? Whoopsies. Alright, we should be at 1 higher. My bad. Because I am going to kill that now and then defeat. It's okay. I mean, our hand is very, very strong, but because we got rid of the Nemesis now with still being allowed to gain life, but we should be at 20. Them's the beats. Okay. Now we just ramp into some stuff. Some Jeskai Revs, Ketramose. I'll just kill it. We'll consult later. I don't wanna... Okay. Now we can consult for land Jeskai Rev. Hopefully. Come back home. Sure, let's just do stock up and survey land. Not bad. Okay, guess another Shiko. And a get lost, sure. I mean, Shiko also just means Lightning Helix or another stock up, so that's good. Damn. That is quite the version against our deck. We have 7 untapped lands over here. Or sorry, 7 non-basics. They're playing Link's main. Hopefully not 4. Back home. Ow. Well, we're gonna end it. I'm gonna just the end, so we'll leave up. Like, I actually actively want to get rid of links, because that could be a lot of damage. How many? How many? How many? 2 links. Alright, so Needleheads. How many opera love songs? The 2? Looks like just 2. Okay. Till you come back home. I guess I could play 1 Shiko. Shiko stock up. Though they do run Nova Hellkite. Yeah. They've already exiled 2. Oh, no worries. Boom. 1 Hellkite, and I guess one in the graveyard. Yeah. Well, this game is over. Since the only card we really have to worry about at this point was Lynx, and we got rid of it, so at this point, Nemesis is doable. I'll just grab an untap land. I guess I won't. I'll grab a Ketramose. And, yeah, tap land. Sure. This will finish them off quickly. I mean, I could play Shiko. Yeah, I guess I'll just do Shiko and then exile Helix and then Robbery for 1. Okay, I guess it was enough. We'd love to see Mono Red lose. Well, you're gonna see it a lot. I think this might be a pretty good matchup. Betrayal seems good. And then obviously the end. Basically, we sideboard out. Probably same thing. Oh no, we need No More Lies. Yeah, we need No More Lies. So Robbery comes out. What comes in? Or what else comes out? Maybe Marangs or Consult. One of these. Split up, get lost, nowhere to run. Betrayal. Yeah, these are all fine. I feel like I can trim some of these. And just leave up stock up. And Shiko and Jeskai Rev and Ketramose. I would play counterspells if they were Flash Freeze or Essence Scatter. But we don't have access to that right now. I mean, maybe we should have Flash Freeze or Essence Scatter. But yeah, do I want counterspells? You mean, do we need... Yeah, I think we need these counterspells against... We need it against Lynx. Or Nova Hellkite, etc. Because there is actually a card that we basically can't beat. So we either have to let 1 resolve and then Deadly Cover Up, which we... toward the end, or counter it. Because they might have access to 4. Like, they main deck 2. I assume they have probably 2 more. This gives us black mana, blue and red. Yeah, perfect. Cool. Missing white, but we don't need it yet. Okay, starting to want it a little bit more. I will keep this one. Actually, I didn't need to keep that because we have Shiko. That was a mistake. Forgot about Shiko. My bad. My bad. We'll discard it to hand size. Yeah. Could definitely have gotten rid of Ketramose there. I'll just an order on here. Used to be. Okay. Screw it, maybe? No, maybe it's just stock up. Stock up to find removal. Something more lands. Yeah, probably is the case. Day of Judgment land, perfect. That gives us untap lands. We already have blue. We are going to grab Day of Judgment. Don't need more red. Yeah. Don't really need more white anyways, but it's fine. I guess this probably be more of a... We really should have thrown that away. Like really wanted to throw that away. Yeah. Ow. Probably have another Lynx here. And it's for 4. No? Okay, I'll just do land go and leave up Normalize and Helix here. I'll take a basic land. Sure. Ship by the limit. Last time I played Jeskai, I got ripped apart by Foundport versus Blue White and changed decks. Rip. Okay, what do they have? To me, this smells like a Shiko turn. They got 5 cards in their graveyard. Smells like a Shiko Lightning Helix turn. I think so. Alright. I guess that's enough. A lot of life gain we have. Also a Biza. They don't have a lot access to that much life gain, so some, not all. Not a ton, not as much as us. To me, it's card advantages that they gain from Foundport. It's more problematic than just straight up killing us. Thundering Falls. I think I get rid of that, actually. Like, I want lands, and there's a chance this is Jeskai Black. And it would really suck. Or Jeskai, yeah. Oh, blue-white doesn't play Innocence. What the hell is this? Like, what is this nonsense? Jeskai Mill? 4-color mill? I don't know. You think it's GG? No, we have just inevitable defeats for this. Not really sure how to feel about. Well, I do this, I end up discarding a Day of Judgment. Do I care about that? Probably not. Probably not. Let's grab 2 lands. Caribbean, thanks for the tier 2. 6-month streak, thank you. Appreciate you. Hope you like for the first time seeing the new subscriber alert. Since you've been subscribing for 6 months and you haven't seen it yet. I'm not used to having access to inevitable defeat. Yeah, fair. Get used to it. Yeah, I think we just defeat that right now before they have access to like 3 steps ahead. Shiko stock up, okay. No, no, you're right. Sorry, it can't be countered. Let me reiterate, but it can be copied. So they could just make another Riverpyre monument. And for the record, they did have mana for 3 steps ahead. They just didn't have 4 mana to make a copy, which is, I guess, what I meant. Yeah, let's just the end this thing. It's a very, very good the end target. Probably. Shiko, Marang, Jeskai Rev, Demo Field, Mistrise Helix. Okay, their hand's very strong. Another Shiko, Jeskai Rev. Any other Riverpyre monuments? No. Sold. So 3 authorities, 2 Steam Ripped, 1 3 steps ahead. Okay. So 1 3 steps, 1 Dispelling Exhale. Sure. And then a few Helixes, Helix Eyes, and 1 more Marang. I think is what I saw only. I guess we'll just singular stock up here. Can do this a little bit later. And again. Grab a land and a consult something again. Trying to find some lands here. Something again. Sure. Cool. All right, we're gonna watch the the clock here. Is it worth no more lying that they do what? What's their best play? Jeskai Rev, use it. Deal me 4. I'm just gonna counter it. Getting, like, if this resolves, it's actually quite strong because it fully gets rid of a copy of a Marang. Okay. So if they go Jeskai Rev and bounce a land and hit us for 4, we just play Marang and bounce the 2 1/1s. And they drew some cards, but they only have 1 Jeskai Rev left and 1 Marang left. So it's not unbeatable, and we're only at 14. Probably gonna get losted, that's okay. Or split up, that's fine, sure. I'll keep lands here. Pass the turn. Actually, yeah, Mistrise Village is very strong. It is very strong card. Crazy strong land. Feel something again. Something again. But you can still Jeskai Rev your own bounce their Jeskai Rev, so. And then you get to resolve yours, so it's not so bad. This is going to resolve. Yeah. It's the last Marang. How playable would Taxian Pro be in standard? Yeah, that card would be obscene. It'd be really, really good. Can you imagine that card with Proft? And Storm Chaser's talent and just prowess in general? Seems very strong. What is this? Ketramose for 6? I don't mind that at all. Just grab maybe a land and a Ketramose? Maybe. Yeah. Tell me what you hate about it. Could wait one more turn. Don't really need to do anything. I'll pass. If I wait one more turn, I can go Ketramose plus Rev, which is a little bit safer against a Jeskai Rev, especially an uncounterable one. Resolving. About it. Okay, so this is 5 mana, and then they just make what? I guess it's not so bad if we do that and just get rid of these two. They have to, like, they can't go Ketramose, bounce this, and also bounce this. So, yeah, I just grab Jeskai Rev. Okay. Just resolved? Oh my god, that is super game over. They have 2 Marangs and 2 Helix and 1 3 steps. Alright, good luck. Their deck is split up now and they get lost, yeah. They are dead and gone. Hey, 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 yeah. Yes, now we just watch the clock. As I said, Mistrise Village. Beat, sure. Sure, I mean, it's just at this point, just removal for Marangs. We don't even care about the rest. Don't need a second one. Ooh, can you imagine throwing Ketramose map on Ketramose? Hit. Come on. Come on. Oh, they're gonna Mistrise Village. Look better from behind. Yep. That's a GG. A GG. Just took apart their deck. Alright, so now onto the best part. I think these are not necessary. A number of Lightning Helix aren't necessary. Maybe Get Lost is necessary, but maybe even less Lightning Helixes. Maybe one copy. The End and Deadly Cover-Ups are okay, and then just take out these. Bring in Duress, Sphinx, Negate, Heist. The End, Vendetta. It's too many cards, so. Alright, so these are our removal slots. Could take out the other Helix. Probably don't need Betrayal. With a blue deck without Riddlers, chat, we sure it's really him. I know multi-5, but we added 2 Marangs instead, which makes a little bit more sense in this deck. It just does, it just makes more sense. Alright, so 2 cards here. I think you just don't need the Get Lost. This seems pretty good. I don't even mind having a Biza. Maybe over, or like we also have Defeat, so like this is a lot of cards. Yeah, it's fine. No Biza. Biza would be fine if like we were missing, if like we wanted to have no defeats, but Defeat can answer like the Elspeth and the random Ugin or something that they board in, etc. This gives us all our colors, and we have Ancient Vendetta. Okay. Duress. To be fair, they might have a bunch of other stuff. Like, this is not really the best card, unless you can take a card out of their hand, because they don't draw it themselves. So, maybe we want to do like a 5 mana setup. We only have 2 copies of this. I'll keep it. Hey, what's up, Rondo? I think we need to keep it just because if we get rid of it, we only have 1 copy, and we might actually just need the copy, so. Next turn we can go Duress and Negate, or just negate the stock up, and then Duress. So yeah, let's just go Duress here. Probably negate it. Negate the counter. Or they let it resolve and we leave up Negate, that's fine too. That is wrong. This is just lazy. You should always take the Negate instead of let me take the Negate. Oh, their hand is so bad. Like, giving me that information is not correct. Should we just slam Vendetta? Did he not sideboard? I think he probably kept a few cards. I'm just gonna Vendetta. Screw it. Vendetta, take Jeskai Revs. Oh, you drew a counter? Did. Alright. Oh, come on. Counter and stock up? What is this? Instead of negate? That's just rude. So I'll grab Shiko and a land. He doesn't know what mono white Grixis can have. Respect the deck's name. Respect. Put some respect on that name. Yep. Our own Sheiks. Shiko. Into the stock up. Or duress, but honestly their hand is so trash, I think I just stock up here. Maybe if it was heist, but Sphinx, Ketramose, yeah, these are good. These are all very good. I think we need to take a land right now. They have Ultima and maybe even Day of Judgment, split up, etc. So Sphinx is not that impressive. I'll just get the Ketramose and then play the land, leave up Negate. What's up, Def? Yeah, I don't want to give that up. Especially if we can fight it, whatever that one card is. Get stuck with Helixes. Should we do it? Marang for the value? I think so. We have to do it on our turn, but... Whoa. Whoa. It's kind of funny. Well, we got the value. Now next turn we have Jeskai Rev and Village. Not that we're necessarily going to use it, but... Okay. The only one. Alright, let's pass. Don't need to use Shiko just for a duress here. Maybe want to wait that for a heist. Yep. Yep. I don't mind just going Shiko here. And duress. Have another one. Maybe grab a gate on that. Alright, sure. It's fine. That is fine. And let's just go on you, I guess. Sure. Okay. Didn't tap the second red before bouncing. Oh, for the double helix? I don't think he would wanted to do that. He probably didn't. He probably left up counter spell intentionally. Play might be to monument me. Yeah, he does have one copy, but it's not the easiest to accomplish. A little annoying. I mean, what's he gonna do? I don't want to use No More Lies here. Yeah, let's just allow it. Goodbye, Sphinx. And stock up. Well, those are good mills. I mean, he's just dead on board, like, basically. Robbery for 9. I'll just do it. Those were awful. Actually awful. But he doesn't know that. Might just concede. Robbery for 9 when we have everything, all the pieces still. What? Not even a Helix? That's a give up if I've ever seen it. So we've got untapped mana. We have 10. And I'll just keep it. Go double Helix on a turn or something. 4 Helix after boarding. Yeah, I don't think they boarded very much. Maybe just take out authorities for something else. What did they take out here? Ketramose land. That's both the Ketramose. So if we want it back, we need to Shiko it back. It's not even getting close to getting dangerous, but yeah, I understand what you mean. I agree that you could deadly cover up your entire graveyard. I mean, they're just dead this turn, so. Like, we just go Helix, Helix. Untap, Jeskai Rev. Okay. Like, that was probably the mistake. You would have got to be, yeah. True. True. No, I think it was poorly played by me. Maybe we had a chance. We played sharper there. We had taken 2 from the land on turn 2 and get losted. It would have been better. Damn, okay. Nowhere to run will be good here. Okay. Love come over. Catcher drew me 1 card. I mean, I don't know. It would have been a lot better. Damn, that is quite the freaking start by our opponent. It's turn 3 for us, and we're about to die. What the hell? Just looking for a Day of Judgment? Not quite, but we did find some stuff. We have lands. We have double black. Okay. No, they're just blue-white. Or at least it looks like it. Insane. I guess I have to just hope they don't have rescue. And pass the turn and inevitably defeat the scavenger. Okay. We just still die, by the way. Is the funny part. We just still take 5. Yeah. Doesn't matter. And if they have any spell, we die. Okay. I mean, that was an obscenely aggressive start. Probably boarding the exact same as we did against that aggro deck. Or mono red. Maybe +1 duress. Oh, and we didn't want the Ultima. Okay, so let's take out Marang, Consult, Robbery. And probably just no more lies. Ketramose? Seems like it's worth keeping in, just kind of playing it a little slower with it. Alright. Oh, yeah, win. What else do they bounce with Pixie though? Cryogen Relic, non-enchantment though. Surgical Suite. Maybe Proft. We'll keep that. I mean, starting town has been saving us in terms of mana. Like giving us our colors. Taking a lot of damage from it. Versus red especially, but because you just don't have time, you have to cast all your spells immediately. Island. Bellion? Fear. What in the world are you up to? Visa, pay a life, and then draw a card? Sure. Blue white mana for aggressive decks. Yeah, I mean, much. We played Terminus and they bounced their land. I think we can do better than that. Sure, let's pass turn. This is not what you cast, it's when it enters, so. Yeah, that's fine. Don't have a counter. I hate you tapping starting town. God. Why? Okay, I need to practice on that one a bit more. That's really annoying. Very, very annoying. So far, they've bounced Storm Chaser and Island. Can bounce Rescue. But yeah. They just also lose this race pretty badly. And a Fenza. And a Fenza. Okay, bounce you and Fortiface. Maybe Seam Rip? Seam Rip, Surgical Suite, probably. Proft is my guess. Sheltered by Ghosts. But yeah, so far bouncing the way they've bounced is not ideal. Night's gonna be a... No, I agree. Seam Rip and Shelter is not the greatest to bounce. I do agree. There you go. Okay. Okay then, so what? Do I maybe want Sphinx in this matchup? I mean, it's slow. But if we resolve it, then we resolve this. And there's a chance they just leave up, like, they're blue-white, so they're gonna have, like, Normalize and Spell Pierce. And, this could be strong. I think I bring that in. A little slow. But it seems better than a Ketramose. Just because it doesn't get dealt by Sheltered by Ghosts. Okay. Novice Inspector, yeah, they could have a Novice Inspector. Although tap bouncing that for 3-drop is it's a little slow bouncing to get another clue in an aggro deck. Sure. Do it. Do it. Do it. There it is, Sphinx. Let's see if Ketramose would be better. There it is, they found it. Oh, let's just pay 2 here off this. So, because we're gonna take 1 anyways. This gives us nowhere to run and Helix. Oh my god. Kind of annoying. I mean, do we take a hit and just go Parlor? And then, or I guess no. Starting Town. And then split up, probably? Think so? Yeah, I'm just gonna counter that. What an annoying deck. If they just don't have talent, like, is their plan to... what? Not do anything? Destroy all tapped creatures. Okay, thank you. We've messed that up before. Not today, though. They don't have talent though. No, they don't always. I mean, they did it 2 out of 3 games, and they lost the one they didn't. Yep. I wonder if they can just beat Visa here. Or sorry, Sphinx. Not sure they can. Also, I think I may have... Maybe we should have just get losted talent at some point. I mean, this is an additional cost, so I can't do it. I could do it right now, but... I guess we'll leave blocker. Yeah, for sure. There you go. Kieran. And a Fenza. Okay. Like, why play this card over Kieran is my question. Just because it's a 2-3? Kieran bounces, but it's a May, and it has flash, and it gives you a draw card on tokens. This is an enchantment. I mean, that's true, but... When another non-token creature you control dies... Yeah, let's just say go. Because we can we do any damage here by just killing talent with Get Lost? And then blocking? Yeah, I think we should. Second. Open a door. I mean, should I just first strike this thing before it endures? I guess so. I think it can be countered, so can't get wrecked too hard here. No more lies with your armor, pixies, scavenger, rescues, 4 talents. Yeah, it's really just all in on talent. Wow. Surprising. Quite surprising. Okay. I mean, that is as good as it's gonna get for this specific turn. Getting a 1-1? Yeah, sure. 1 second, guys. Sorry. Sorry, delivery. May go crazy with my roping. Yeah, probably not happy about this. Can attack with one. Not even worth a trade. Sorry about that. We have no cards in hand, whatever, let's just not attack. Sorry, delivery person for Andrea, I have to open the door. I have no option. No one else is home. It's gotta be it. Madeline, they draw a few lands. More lands than me. The day we draw Ketramose will be good. Pass turn again. Maybe I should have attacked. It's a little greedy. It's pretty greedy. Okay, so we what? What's our plan? They double block. They did double block. I didn't expect them to double block. This somewhat means we can just get lost one of them, but then we die 2 maps, potentially. Such a surprising double block. But I guess we just deadly cover up. That's fine. Sure. Grab talent? I don't know. Or can we even grab talent? No, we can't. Sure. Oh well. Pretty annoying that we had to lose our Sphinx for that, but it is what it is. There you go. What are we tapping? That's fine. To your eyes. Alright, we'll play Shiko next turn untapped. Or uncounterable. There it is. Scavenger. Nowhere to run is just destroying them. Okay, get lost, sure. Stop it. I know some versions do play Quarry Mountain. We are currently not doing that, but maybe we can. Our mana base is even harder because we have double black spells. So it's a little bit more difficult. I also just really don't like the Quarry Mountain in general. House is being very obnoxious over here. There you go. So we'll eventually see a Jeskai Rev. There it is. Go to 9 here. And GG. Yep. Okay. Got absolutely wrecked game 1. And in game 2, or sorry, that game they did have a talent draw with Pixie, so Sphinx was not bad. I mean, Ketramose would have probably been